Where is Waldo Stadium? Kalamazoo, Michigan. It is the home of the Western Michigan Broncos, and the fans have been eager for this showdown for a while. Today, an intra-conference battle between a couple of MAC rivals. As we'll see, the Toledo Rockets taking on the Western Michigan Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Rockets will boot it away to start the game. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Western Michigan Broncos offense will have the first possession of the game. And here comes the quarterback, and one thing you know for sure with this team, as he goes, so goes the offense.
And he's a big-time talent, Reese. This guy can hurt you in a multitude of ways, throwing and running the football. He's going to have to be dialed in, though, because this defense is going to give him a lot of different looks. It's really important mentally this QB is on his game.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Just need a few inches on this opening drive to pick up a first down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And the Broncos will keep this drive going. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close it in style with a 72-yard pass to the house. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Toledo Rockets offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Got the back over the middle. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. And the Rockets headed quickly to the line. They'll run play action. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Rockets will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Using the quick game. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Extending the play. He'll pull it down and run. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quick strike complete. Still on his feet at the 45. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Catch in the middle. It's Briggs. They make the stop after the catch. There's still some work to do to pick up that first down. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Got his man out of the backfield. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Rockets offense is back on the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack that.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
This defense got a lot of people's attention last week when they had 3 sacks. And you know the offense was watching film, and they saw all these pass rushers and their abilities. They thought they had a good plan, but it's not working right now. They've already given up a sack here early in the game.
And the Rockets will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. Slips through the line. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got his man on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Wide receiver now comes in motion. To the air on 1st down. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. After the misfire now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Briggs. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Back to the air one more time. Time to take a shot. He makes a grab. Touchdown, Western Michigan. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And that's a really good example of why offensive coordinators script plays. You know the down and distance, and you know which routes can get you to the stick. So there's no wasted time. That coordinator got the play in early to his quarterback, knowing that his players were going to be able to execute.
Off the play fake. Looking left. A strike downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rockets are flying down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got him in the flat. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Rockets will hustle to the line. The give to the right. Open space at the 25. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
And that's a first down for the offense.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Toledo.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. South Carolina has the lead right now, but this Williams-Brice crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 7 over Georgia. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Complete some of these hitch throws early. You're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that. And then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Second down coming up. The pull and throw off the RPO. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. They finally make the stop at the big run. Is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Western Michigan is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Turns it on down the left side. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
The Rockets want to crank the tempo. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. He's got the back in the middle. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down. Tempo and overdrive.
First down for the offense.
The give to the back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. The give to the back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's going to run it. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Rockets have their offense in high gear.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Release to the back. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
Already 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. From the gun, wants to pass. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. The Rockets decide to punt it away. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. Using his legs, it's Russo. Strong run there to pick up 4 and get it out to the 7. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Wide open downfield. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Broncos! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Rockets offense is back on the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Line getting set on second down. Give to the fullback. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And that pass is intercepted. Looking for more room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
He's got it on the move. Smashes through the tackle. Touchdown, Broncos! A great catch and run for 6.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
38, Toledo, 7.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
Nope.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, that's their 3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this is one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. On second down, wants to throw it. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Rockets send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He's got great speed. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Holds and fires complete to the right.
So difficult because my eyes tell me he's a defensive guy. He's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
Makes a connection. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Grabs it in the middle. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And the Broncos are on the move. A first down run on the doorstep. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense. Go with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field and getting the big touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. South Carolina is ahead in Columbia, but that's not exactly George Rogers out there scoring touchdowns. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Georgia. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Buys a little time with his feet. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Rockets moving quickly to the line. They'll throw it on 1st down. Now adjusting. At the 45 on his way. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. Lets it fly. That pass is incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Steps away to find some room. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a 1st down. And the Rockets come to the line with a new set of downs. He wants to throw. Finds his tight end.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Pressure coming. The Rockets will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll give it to the back. On the move at the 30. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Kalamazoo. And you know, in a day where the spread option and air raid are the offenses of choice, how nice is it to see the 3 yards and a cloud of dust approach? Although we've also seen some runs go for a lot longer. Physical offensive lines coupled with great backs is like a throwback to the olden days, and that's refreshing. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Waldo Stadium.
The Broncos will boot it away to start the second half. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They'll open the second half with a run. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Floats it out in space. Tackled immediately after the catch. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. And that pass picked off. Taking it the other way. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And defensive backs you think don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Man.
Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Getting some heat. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He rifles one deep down the right side. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. He's going to pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets to give. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. After finishing a drive with a field goal earlier, this one will be a 33-yard attempt. It's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. They'll run it to the right. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Give to the running back. Jumped on top of the pile. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Off play action. Looking to scramble. And the Rockets get it past the sticks. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking to move it through the air. Firing to the right, complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his back in the middle. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Rockets will punt it away on 4th down. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Here's the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. From the gun, they'll try the middle. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. The play action fake. Quarterback moving. He'll try to do it himself. Down, then getting down. And the Broncos are moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, they'll run it. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Running back goes in motion. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
A 3rd and long coming up here. He's looking downfield to throw. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And finally, you're seeing some life from the defense. They've been struggling all game long up to this point, but back-to-back sacks on 2 consecutive plays, they're at least still trying to fight back in this game.
The Broncos will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. The Rockets offense is back on the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wants to throw on 1st down. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
The inside handoff. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. The option look. Now the toss. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. They'll put the tight end in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Broncos with the 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Gets it out quickly. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10.
First down for the offense.
He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Trying play action. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan. And the stomping has commenced. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. South Carolina is ruling the roost right now. What an offensive showcase today. They can't be stopped. They're up by 15 over Georgia. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
They'll run play action. Quarterback adapting. And he can find a receiver, and down he goes.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Quickly to the tight end. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he'll slide after picking up the 1st down. And the Rockets are threatening in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They stop him almost immediately. relatively short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The give to the fullback. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. The Rockets are threatening on 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Pocket starts to collapse. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets.
Hey, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
Lining up for the PAT.
For the extra point.
Smashes it through for the PAT. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Western Michigan, 55. Toledo, 14.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Shakes off the defender.
And there's a coachable moment for that young man right there. It's a nice run. Your team's got the lead late, but because of that, you cannot go out of bounds before you get to 2 minutes. If you go out, the clock's going to stop, and that's a coachable moment, something he'll learn from moving forward.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Got it, looking for a first. The Broncos get it past the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Smart move to keep it on the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And now on 2nd down for this offense. The hand to the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Leaves it with the back. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. And the Broncos will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. This has been a really disappointing performance, David. No question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You've got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, that you're talking about.
It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Rockets will have it 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's caught. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. And, Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of a season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite than what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful.